Welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to teach you NCERT Class 10 Math Chapter 12, area related to circles. Area related to circles. I'm going to discuss the entire questions of this chapter 12, chapter 12, part by part. So the first exercise that we'll be working out in this video will be exercise 12.1. Now, we already know what is a circle, so this is a circle. This is a circle, so we all know what is a circle. Now the total distance around a circle is known as its circumference, or we say it as perimeter. The total distance around a circle is known as its circumference. And the plane surface enclosed in a circle is known as its area. Let me repeat. The total distance around a circle is known as its circumference, and the plane surface enclosed in a circle is known as its area. Now, if a circle has radius r, if a circle has radius r, then the circumference of circle is given by the formula 2 pi r, where the value of pi is 22/7. The value of pi is 22/7, and the area of circle is given by pi r square. So using this information only, we are going to solve the entire exercise 12.1. So let me start with the first question. So this is only two facts that you need to know. The total distance around the circle is known as its circumference, and the plane surface enclosed in a circle is known as its area. So exercise 12.1, question number 1 from section B. Let me write down the question with the help of a textbook. The radii of two circles are are 19 centimeter and 9 centimeter. 19 centimeter and 9 centimeter respectively. Full stop. Now find the radius of the circle. Find the radius of the circle which has circumference equal to the sum of the circumferences of the circles, which is circumference equal to the sum of circumferences of the two given circles. Of the two given circles. So this is your first question. Let me check if the video is working fine. Video seems to be working absolutely correct. So the radii of two circles are 19 centimeter and 9 centimeter respectively. So you have two circles. This is your first circle, okay, with radius 19 centimeter. Let me denote the radius of the first circle by R1, okay. And there is another circle whose radius is 9 centimeter. So the radii of two circles are 19 centimeter and 9 centimeter. Means you have two circles. The first circle with radius 19 centimeter, R1, and the second circle with radius 9 centimeter. And we have another circle whose radius is 9 centimeter, R2. Okay? Now the next part. Find the radius of another circle which has circumference equal to the sum of circumferences of the two circles. Now, question is, we need to find out the radius of another circle, say the third circle. We need to find out the radius of the third circle, okay? And the circumference of this third circle is equal to the sum of the circumferences of these two circles. Means, when you add the circumference of the first circle and the second circle, it will give you the circumference of the third circle. So the radius of this third circle is unknown. So let me denote this by capital R. Okay, so we have to, our main objective is to find out the radius of this third circle. Now, the given condition is circumference of this new circle or the third circle will be given by sum of the circumferences of these two given circles. Means circumference of your first circle plus circumference of your second circle will give you the circumference of the third circle. So I'm going to just write given the radius of the first given circle, say R1, is 19 centimeter. And the circumference of the second given circle is 9 centimeter. And you have to, the radius of the first given circle is 19 centimeter. And the radius of the second given circle is 9 centimeter. You are asked to find out the radius of the third circle. Since it is unknown, so we have denoted by capital R, okay. This circle will be much more larger as compared to these two given circles, because only when you add their circumferences, you are getting the circumferences of this circle. So this circle will be comparatively very large as compared to these two given circles. So I'm going to write circumference of third circle is equal to sum of circumferences of the two circles. Means circumference of first circle plus circumference of second circle. Now we know that the circumference of circle is 2 pi r. Okay, whether it is first circle, second circle, third circle, Korean circle, okay, Chinese circle, USA circle, formula is just 2 pi r circumference. But the thing is that circumference of circle is 2 pi r, but for the third circle, we have denoted the radius by capital R. So I'm going to write 2 pi r with r as capital is equal to circumference of first circle 2 pi r with radius r1. So I'm going to write 2 pi r1 plus circumference of second circle, so 2 pi r, but with radius r2. So 2 pi r2. Okay. So this implies 2 pi r is equal to, we can take 2 pi common. If we take 2 pi common, we have r1 from here, plus we have r2 from here. So what I can do is 2 pi gets eliminated from both sides. Then in that case we have your capital R. So this implies your capital R is equal to small r1 plus small r2. Small r1 is 19 centimeter. Small r2 is 9 centimeter. So 19 centimeter plus 9 centimeter gives you 28 centimeter. Okay, so that gives you the radius of the third circle. So which completes question number 1. You can just simply copy down. Figure is not required. Figure is just for your understanding. Okay, trying to understand the given situation and the required thing. Okay. So question number 2 will be similar to that of question number 1. So I'm going to just rub out this question number 1 and work out with question number 2. So exercise 12.1, the second question, question number 2. Let me write the question with the help of your textbook. Okay, being a teacher doesn't mean that we will memorize all the questions and write it down by ourselves. It's not like that, okay? We have to at least write down the question with the help of the textbook. Question number 2. The radii of two circles are, the radii, plural form of radius, radii. The radii of two circles are, 8 centimeter and 6 centimeter respectively. 8 centimeter and 6 centimeter respectively. Full stop. Find the radius of the circle having area. Find the radius of the circle having area equal to the sum of areas of the circles. Equal to the sum of areas of the circles. Okay. So we do with question number 2 now. Okay. Similar to that of 1. The radii of two circles are 8 centimeter and 6 centimeter. So you have two given circles with radius 8 centimeter and 6 centimeter respectively. So this is your first given circle with radius 8 centimeter. Let me denote the radius by R1, which is given to be 8, okay? We have another circle, a smaller one, because its radius is only 6 centimeter, 2 centimeter less than the first one. So this is your R2. Now we want to find out the radius of the third circle. we need to find out the radius of this third circle. Let me denote by capital R. Okay, unknown radius, capital R. The given condition is that when you add the areas of these two smaller circles, we get the area of this third circle. It means the third circle is much larger as compared to these two given circles. Okay, so the area of this third circle is equal to sum of areas of the two given circles. Means you add the area of this circle and then this circle, add their areas. Then it gives you the area of this third circle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the given condition. Your R1, radius of the first circle, we denoted by R1, so R1 is 8 centimeter. Radius of the second given circle, R2, it is 6 centimeter. We are asked to find out the radius of the third circle. And then the area of this circle is equal to the sum of areas of two given circles. So let me apply the given condition. Area of third circle is equal to sum of the areas of two given circles. Means area of first circle plus the area of second circle. Area of the third circle, whether it's third circle or fourth circle or first circle, okay, Mohukchung circle, Kohima circle, okay, formula is pi r square, area of circle. But for third circle, we have denoted the radius by capital R. So you need to write radius as capital R, that's all. So area of third circle, pi r square with capital R. Area of first circle, pi r square with radius R1. So pi R1 square plus pi R2 square. From the right side, we can take some terms common. From the right side, pi is common. Square is never common. Okay, square we cannot take common. We can take pi common. Then we have R1 square plus R2 square. Pi gets eliminated from both sides. So your R square will be R1. Your R1 is 8 centimeters. So R1 square. So R1 is 8 centimeter, but R1 square, so 8 centimeter, the holding square. R2 square, your R2 is 6 centimeter. R2 square means 6 centimeter holding square. So we need to simplify this. So your capital R square, this implies your capital R square will be equal to 8 square. 8 centimeters square gives you 64 centimeters square. 6 square gives you 36, and then we have centimeters square. 64 centimeters square plus 36 centimeters square gives you 100 centimeters square. So your radius will be square, you transpose, then it becomes square root of 100 centimeters square. Now we all know that the square root of 100 is 10, it's very obvious. And square root of centimeters square will be centimeter. So the radius of the third circle is just 10 centimeter. Alright. Okay. If you can just copy it down. Okay, you can just pause the video and copy down the solution. And we go for the next question. Question number 4. So let's go for question number 4. Question number 4, I'm going to write down the question with the help of your NCERT textbook. Question number 4 says, the wheels of a car are of diameter 80 centimeter each. The wheels of a car, are of radius radius or r of diameter is given, not radius. Diameter 80 centimeter. Okay, full stop. How many complete revolutions? How many complete revolutions? Complete revolutions. How many complete revolutions does each wheel make? Does each wheel make in 10 minutes? In 10 minutes. When the car is traveling at the speed of, when the car is traveling at a speed of, when the car is traveling at a speed of 66 kilometer per hour. 66 kilometer per hour. Alright. So the wheels of a car, the wheel of a car is a circle. The diameter is given to be 80 centimeter. Now we need to find out how many complete revolutions will the car make in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, how many times will the wheel of the car revolve? Okay, all the four wheels will make equal revolutions in covering a particular distance. So when the car is traveling at the speed of 66 kilometer per hour. Alright, in order to do this, let's write down. It's given that the wheel of a car are of diameter 80 centimeter each. Wheel of a car is a circle. So the diameter of the circle is given to be 80 centimeter. In order to find out the radius, diameter divided by 2 gives you the radius of the circle. Okay. Diameter divided by 2 gives you the radius of the circle. So that is equal to 40 centimeter. Now, how many complete revolutions will the wheel make in 10 minutes when the car is traveling at a speed of 66 kilometer per hour? Very simple. The car has traveled for a time interval of 10 minutes and speed is given. So what we have to do is, I'll give you a hint, find the number of revolutions. How many revolutions? So number of revolutions made by the wheel of the car will be given by distance traveled, distance T-R-A-V-E-L-L-E-D, distance traveled by the car or by the wheels of the car, same thing, okay? Distance traveled by the car in 10 minutes, in 10 minutes. What is the distance covered by the car in 10 minutes? Upon the circumference of the wheel, So using this formula, particular formula, okay, how far did the car travel in 10 minutes? Is distance traveled by the car in 10 minutes divided by the circumference of the wheel, circumference of the circle, that gives you the number of revolutions. So let me first find the circumference of the wheel. So circumference of the wheel of the car is circular, so I mean circle. Circumference of the wheel, circumference of the circle is given by the formula 2 pi r. 2 in the pi is 22 upon 7. The radius is 40 centimeter. So that's, we can multiply 2, 22 and 40. 2, 22 times is 44. 44 times 40, 4 4s are 16. 4 4 is 16, 17, 1760 upon 7. If you're feeling lazy, you do not want to multiply, then you can leave it as this term says it is. Okay, it's not required that you always multiply and write. Okay, it's not necessary. It's not necessary that you always divide. Okay, we can just leave it out the terms in this manner. Now, the car traveled for a time duration of 10 minutes with a speed of 66 km per hour. So what I'm going to do is 66 km per hour. That means in 1 hour, it's covering a distance of 66 km. Speed of the car is 66 km per hour. Means in 1 hour, it covers a distance of 66 km. So we have to find out in 10 minutes how far can the car go. So distance traveled by car in 1 hour. In 1 hour is 66 kilometer. We can express in terms of centimeter. 66 kilometer. So 66 kilometer, if you convert to meter, 66 into 1000 meter. Okay. Meter, if you further express it to centimeter, then you have to multiply with 100 centimeter. So distance traveled by the car in 1 hour is 66 times 1000 times 100 centimeter. 66 kilometer we are expressing in centimeter. Now, distance, but you don't need the distance traveled by the car in 1 hour. You need only for 10 minutes. Okay, you don't want the car traveling for a duration of 1 hour. You just, here the question is given like, okay, how many complete revolutions can the wheel make in 10 minutes? Means the car has traveled for a time interval of 10 minutes. So I'm going to find out the distance traveled by the car in 10 minutes. First of all, distance traveled by the car in 1 hour is this much. So let's find out the distance traveled by car in 1 minute. In 1 minute means, okay, hour, if you convert to minute, you have to divide by 60. So distance traveled by the car in 1 minute will be 66 into 1000 into 100 centimeter upon 60. Now, in 1 minute, it covers this much distance. Then in 10 minutes, how much distance will it cover? 10 times this value, right? So this is your hint. So therefore, distance covered or distance traveled by car in 10 minutes means 10 times of the distance covered in 1 minute. So that is 66 into 1000 into 100 centimeter upon 60. You can cancel out some terms here. 1 0 1 0 can be cancelled out. 11 times is 66, so we have 1 1 and then 5 zeros. 1 2 3 4 5 centimeter. Now you use the hint. Now we want to find out the number of revolutions made by the wheel of the car. So number of revolutions will be distance traveled by the car in 10 minutes upon circumference of the wheel. Now distance traveled by the car in 10 minutes is given by 1 1 and then 5 zeros. 1 2 3 4 5 centimeter. Unit 10, 100,000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, 11 lakhs centimeter covers distance of 11 lakh centimeter. If you count in international standard, ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, million. Okay. circumference of the wheel. 1760 upon 7. 1760 upon 7. 1760 upon 7. So we can rearrange this. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 7 goes up. 1760 in the denominator. So we can cancel 110. I can cut it by 11. 11, 1 times is 11. 11, 6 times is 66. And then 11, 1 times is 11 with 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can cut it by 2, you can cut it by 4, you can cut it by 8, you do the cancellation, okay? Let's say 16. I want to cancel by 8. 8 2 times is 16. 8 1s are 8, 2 carry because it's 20. 8 2 times is 16. 4 carry, 8 5s are 40 and 0. I can cancel it by 2 again. 2 6 times is 12, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. So 625 multiplied with 7 gives you 4375. Oh, here's centimeter. Okay, I forgot to write centimeter. Centimeter, centimeter cancels out, centimeter, centimeter cancels out, okay? Because circumference is also in centimeter, distance is also in centimeter. Centimeter, centimeter unit can be cancelled out. So 625 into 7 gives you 4375. 4375. So in 10 minutes, going at a speed of 66 km per hour, the number of revolutions made by the wheel of the car is 4,375. Okay. Which gives you the complete answer for question number 4. Now question number 5 is just a multiple type question, but we can still try that, okay? So if you are done with this question, then I can straight away go with question number 5. It's a multiple type question. You can still try. Write down the question. Take the correct answer in the following and justify your choice. If the perimeter and the area of a circle are numerically equal, oh, they are numerically equal, means, okay, units are never equal, okay, circumference will have a single unit, area has a square unit, okay, so unit wise they cannot be equal, but their numerical value can be equal. Like example, circumference of a circle is given to be 22 centimeter and its area is 22 square centimeters. See, so numerical values are equal, okay. Then find the radius of the circle. Choices are given, okay. Take the correct answer. So there are 4 choices. You have to choose the best choice or the correct choice. So question number 5, and we need to justify. Take the correct answer and justify. Means you have to give a precise reason for choosing your answer and justify your choice. Okay? If the perimeter and radius, if the perimeter and area of a circle and area of a circle, if the perimeter and area of a circle are numerically equal, numerically are numerically equal, are numerically equal, then the radius of the circle is, then the radius of the circle circle is number A. Option number A, 2 units. 2 units, okay. Option number B, pi units. Pi means 22 by 7 units. Option number C, 4 units. Option number D, 7 units. Any one of these choices can be correct, but you need to work out and see, okay, what is the correct answer. Now question says, perimeter and the area of a circle. There is one circle having some radius, okay. They are numerically equal. Then we need to find what is the radius of that circle. So let R be the radius of that circle. Question says, perimeter means circumference, okay. Yeah. Find if the perimeter and area are numerically equal. Perimeter means circumference. So circumference of circle is 2 pi r. And then area of the circle is pi r square. So they are numerically equal. So 2 pi r should be equal to pi r square. You can write it in many forms, okay. Question says, area of the circle, the numerical value of area of the circle, pi r square, is equal to the circumference of the circle or perimeter of the circle, 2 pi r. Alright? Pi gets eliminated from both sides. So r square is equal to 2r. So r square minus 2r is 0. You can take r common. If you take r common, then from r square we have another r. From 2r, if you take r common, we have 2. So this means either your r is 0 or your r minus 2 is 0. This gives you your r is 2 units. Now you see you have two radius. One is 0. If the radius of circle is 0, then that means there is no circle. No circle is formed, which is a contradiction, okay, to our question, because there is a circle and we have to find its radius. So getting the radius of the circle to be 0 is incorrect, because if the radius is 0, then there can be no circle. But the question says there is a circle and you have to find its radius. So the only answer is your radius will be 2 units. So option number 2 is correct. Alright, so that completes our first exercise on chapter 12, exercise 12.1. Okay, that completes our exercise 12.1. So you can just copy it down, and if you